right, let me put these earbuds up. What did I do? Hey Erica, hey Kimberly. No, I have misplaced my case for my earbuds. I'm probably looking right at it, but don't see it. So we're gonna get started in just a little bit. I am returning to TikTok Live. I haven't been on here much during the summer. Alexa, volume down. Alexa, volume down. But I want to talk to y'all before we get into the sale weekend, because there's going to be lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of good stuff that you can grab this weekend. And so let's talk about it before you guys get out there shopping and picking up stuff, and then you don't make the best decisions that you could have possibly made. I'm going to just disconnect this so I don't have to worry about it. These things ringing. Hey Kimberly, hey Erica, hey Debbie. Hey, from Dreams to Wholeness. Oh, I love that name. All right, let me close this door. So, hopefully, we won't get interrupted, but I ain't no telling. Look at me. I decided to turn the camera around the other way, so let me at least cover up my little mentionables that I got hanging right there. Okay. Hey, Felicia. Hey, Fast On. So, got my phone, so I got my notes in front of me because I don't want to forget anything. All right, guys, if you are new to the Beauty Sanctuary, welcome, welcome, welcome. I want you to say hi in the comments. Oh, shucks. There we go. Improve your life. Volunteers charging me. The computer plugged in, so what y'all talking about? All right, so TikTok is giving me a notification that makes no sense because my computer is actually plugged in. Guys, if you're new to the Beauty Sanctuary, this is your first time seeing me on the screen, just say new in the comments, okay? Drop new in the comments so I can make sure that I don't miss you. Hey, Ethel. Lotana, welcome. Hey, Selena. Hey, Boss Lady. Hey, Annie. Welcome to the Beauty Sanctuary. If you are new, I want you to say new in the comments. And if you're an OG Beauty Bestie, you already know what to do. Say, hey, girl, hey. Drop BB in the comments. Whatever it is you want to do. Hey, Pat. Hey, Hilda. Alexa, volume down. All right, so I'm going to send a quick message out to the Beauty Besties to let them know we're live over here on TikTok so that they can come in and hang out. And if this is your first time seeing me on the screen and you've got a follow button up there, a red follow button, hey Glamour Girl, hey So Deaf, I want you to go in and hit that follow button so that we can hang out together, okay? All right, and that way you'll see my post and you'll get notified when I go live. All right, so I'm gonna do this real quick. And then we're gonna talk about why is this thing saying it's not. Hey, Braids by Teak. Hey, girl, hey. Glad to see you back. Hey, Suzanne. All right, y'all. All right, there we go. All right, so I wanted to go on and send a quick message out to the Beauty Besties that have the app. That way, they'll get notified and they can jump on if they are available. That being said, welcome to the Beauty Sanctuary. I'm Dina Bruton. I am your beauty architect. I help women that understand that looking good is a weapon. Looking good builds your confidence. Looking good helps you in your day-to-day life in ways that sometimes we don't pay attention to, but we still benefit from. That being said, no woman wants their makeup just like me or like someone they see on TV. They have something in their mind that they want to see on themselves, and they're not quite sure a lot of times how to achieve it. But I promise you that if you will have an open mind and be willing to be teachable and trainable, that you can learn to do any makeup routine. It's literally all about just making yourself available and open and being willing to learn something new. I use my beauty capsule method, excuse me, y'all, to help you to learn easily and also to make your makeup more flawless, and help you to master every area of makeup application, from getting the right tools to choosing the right products to the right application, and make sure that you feel super comfortable in doing your own makeup and helping you to be able to get that flawless look over and over and over again. That being said, we're going to talk a little bit tonight about makeup and skincare and how to purchase the products that are best for you and spend as little as possible. Listen, I love a good beauty routine. I love a good makeup routine. Listen, if I don't do nothing else, this face gonna get done, okay? But we know good makeup, it doesn't have to be expensive, but it does cost, right? So, I want to talk to you guys tonight about some of the ways that you can actually save money, but still get the products that are best for you. Or maybe you want to try some new products and you're just like, I don't want to spend a bunch of money to try new products, but I want to try whatever. I saw the Necessities or something by Morphe or something by MAC or whatever. It might be Reveal Cosmetics. It should be Reveal Cosmetics if we're being honest. Um, but whatever it is, a skincare product, something that you saw online, something that you saw on a TikTok ad, right? I want to help you um, and get it at the best price possible, okay? So let's talk a little bit about where to get started. So the first thing I want to say is, now I'm a couponer, but I'm not like a hardcore couponer. So some of the things that I'm going to teach you, this is not like hardcore couponing. Hey Cherry. Hey Pamela. Welcome to the Beauty Sanctuary. Is it Nalni? I don't want to say it wrong. Welcome to the Beauty Sanctuary. Hey Selena. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to save. Some of it may seem a little coupon-y. And if you're a person that says, well, I don't coupon well, it's okay. You'll be fine. Okay, this is going to be simple, straight to the point. Sometimes it is a couple of different easy steps. It's nothing hard about it, but it may be more than one step, okay? So that's where you want to pay attention and make sure that you are following through, okay? But nothing about it is hard. It's literally just making sure that you follow through. That's it, all right? And that's where you're going to find your savings. It's just going to mean that you're going to have to be engaged, okay? You're going to have to be active. You're going to have to be engaged. That's pretty much it. All right, so my first tip, y'all, I told y'all I had my phone out. So my first tip is prep your wish list, okay? If there are specific products that you've been thinking about or that you've seen that you want to buy, something you want to try, go on and make your wish list. I recommend making a list of no more than maybe 10 items, but then go back and pick out your 3 faves, okay? Make a list of, I mean, honestly, you can make a list of however many you want, but then pick out the 3 items that you are most interested in. So look at what you have already in your makeup kit. If you've got a really good foundation, you don't need to go and try another foundation because you saw, something about NARS or whatever, and you're just like hyped up and ready to like, ooh, I really like that, okay? If you don't need to replenish your foundation anytime soon, or you don't need to replenish your mascara anytime soon, I would keep those items on my list that I want to try, but I wouldn't focus on that because you already have something that you can use and it works, okay? Focus on things that will help fill in the gap. Like, I don't have a good eyeliner, or I've been using these brushes a really long time and I don't think they're the best quality, or they're getting kind of raggedy. I need to get new brushes. Make the list of all the things. Your wish list is your wish list, okay? Now, guys, I'm going to just go ahead and expose myself. When it comes to a good lipstick, there are certain shades of lipsticks that I have multiple, okay? And sometimes I bought it by accident, but sometimes I bought it on purpose because that's just what I wanted to do. So, for instance, if you are a new lipstick girly, or maybe you're a lip oil girly, if you already got 5 lip oils, just because somebody else came out with a new lip oil, do you really need that right now? You know the answer is no. So put those items on your list because that is something you want to try. Or maybe that's a shade that you didn't try before and you want to get it. Put it on your wish list. But I wouldn't run and buy that, okay? Unless one of the other items that I had as a priority just wasn't available, okay? So make your wish list, but then prioritize the items that these are my first three picks. Like, look for those items first, all right? Now, um, check loyalty programs and apps. Okay, that's tip number 2. Tip 1, make a wish list and then prioritize 3 specific products that you want to get like now, like yesterday, okay? Number 2, check loyalty programs and apps. So if you use like Ulta, if you use Sephora, different places where they like give you points and they have apps that you can use to go in and like shop and check on things. Make sure you do a little bit of research, open up those apps you already have and see what's on sale. Okay, so you may find that that lip oil that you've been thinking about and that you've been seeing all over social media, you may find it on sale. You may find that you got enough points in your account that you may get $5 off. Hey girl, hey. You never know until you look. Also, if you haven't set up these apps or these loyalty points, go and do it now. Who sent me that? It doesn't show me who sends me the like little gifter badges when I'm using Studio. And maybe it does, and I just don't know where to look. I don't see it on the screen. But thank you, whoever sent me that gift. That's so sweet. So make sure that you check those apps. So Ulta, Sephora, Macy's, Kohl's, the stores that you already shop at. I don't know if JCPenney still has like a beauty area or not. But Belk, there are lots of stores that do Nordstrom. So the apps and the stores and the places that you shop or that you want to shop, download their app and do a little bit of research so you know where you should be shopping. Thank you so much, Jamila. That's so sweet. All right. And that way you can narrow down where you're going to go to get those products that you already put on your wish list. Okay. All right. We together. We together. We together. I know we are. I know you keeping up. I know you taking notes. I know you paying attention. All right. So let's move on to number 3. Also, before we move on to number 3, thank you so much for giving me roses. I really appreciate it. So what I want you to do is make sure that when you go into these apps, make sure you have fully set up your profile. So let me tell y'all something that I do. Now, I can't do it this time of year because my birthday isn't until later in the year. But make sure your birthday stuff is set up. Okay? Most apps are going to ask you when is your birthday. Sephora does, Ulta does. Most apps, period. Even like restaurants, they ask you when is your birthday, right? And they tend to send you something around your birthday. If your birthday is around this time of year, you probably got some extra points, a free gift, a sample bag, a kit or something waiting for you, okay? If you are an August, September baby, there's probably something waiting for you inside that app. What I tend to do, because my birthday is closer to the holidays later in the year, I use those points that I get or coupons that I get or gift cards that I get and stack it on top of the sales, okay? So that way I get even more money off of whatever it is that I wanted to buy, okay? So that's why I tell you to make a list. It's not really a deal if you're buying just random stuff that doesn't work for you or that you're not going to use. It's not really a deal. You wasted your money. I said what I said. If it's not something that you actually need or are going to use or really wanted to try, you're wasting your money. So it's not a deal. I said what I said. I'll put it another way. So let's say you have a department store card. Maybe you have a belt card. Maybe you have a TJ Maxx. A lot of people, even though they may not buy a lot of stuff at like TJ Maxx, Watsons, and places like that, generally most people have like a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls within about 30 minutes from their home. Okay? If you have a credit card with those companies, most of the time as you shop, you're going to get points. The points are going to add up to you getting a $10 gift card, a $5 gift card. Sometimes you don't even know if you've been using those cards that there are points or there's some type of reward in there. So along with the fact that things are going to be on sale this weekend, you may already have a gift certificate. I went to get some little goodies for my daughter's birthday. And the things that I picked up, because I like to make like gift bags and like give her just little trinkets and things along with her, main birthday gifts. I went in TJ Maxx just to look and see what kind of stuff they may have that she would like. I picked up 3 items. I remember specifically. I picked up 3 long story short, there was $10 in there that I wasn't even thinking about. Okay? So the item that I initially went in there for was free. Because I had $10 on my TJ Maxx account that I didn't even know I had. Okay? So make sure you check your credit cards, check your anything that you use to pay. It could be your debit card. Your debit card, depending on what your bank is, there may be some benefits when you shop at certain places. Maybe there is a cash back feature when you shop in certain stores or when you buy certain products. So make sure you know which way you're paying and if it's more beneficial to for you to use your store credit card or your Capital One or whatever, Chase or whatever it is that you use. Okay, so make sure you know. I do it for groceries. It helps me. Yeah, exactly. But you have to know what benefits you have that are attached to that account so that you can get the most out of it. I have one card that I use to always get gas. If we're getting takeout, I'm going to pay with that card because I'm going to get points and I'm going to get cash back for every single time that I use it. Okay. So instead of me just paying $45 cash at the pump, I use my credit card and pay and then just go on and pay it from my checking account. That way I get the points. It's an extra step, but I'm not paying any more. I'm actually going to get money back. Walmart is a good one when it comes to groceries, I've seen, but I haven't paid attention when it comes to other items. But there are certain products that will have like instant Walmart cash. So for instance, like it might be the deluxe macaroni and cheese. And I know we got up here to talk about makeup and skincare, but I'm just using this example because this is something that I've done before. So it's like the Walmart macaroni and cheese or like some type of potato chips that I'm from North Carolina, y'all. So I say stuff sometimes that y'all like, huh? It's tater chips. In North Carolina, it's tater chips, not potato chips. It's tater chips. Okay. So when I go to get her tater chips, they may have $2 back in Walmart cash when I buy 2 bags. Okay. So I was going to buy 1 bag, but then next week I would buy another bag. So I'm just going to get 2 bags now and get the $2 back. So make sure that you look inside those apps and look on those websites to see what products are on the they're on a deal or there's some way to get cash back. Okay. All right. Next tip. All right. Look for bundles and kits. Now, if you did or going to do the first tip that I gave you, bundles and kits, listen, if you see a bundle or a kit and the things that you already wanted are in the bundle or a kit, you're going to zone in on it right away. Why? Because if I'm getting one or two of the items that I already was going to buy separately, but this kit maybe gives me some other items that I haven't tried or I wasn't even thinking about, and now I'm going to get the product that I wanted, and I'm going to get some other stuff too. It might cost me just a little bit more money, but looking at the value of the other products, it's worth it. So that's why I'm telling you guys to start first by making your wish list, okay? And let's say it's not even a skincare or a makeup thing. Maybe when it comes to just things overall that you want to buy this weekend, make a wish list of the things that you just want to get. Okay, but I'm talking specifically more so about makeup and skincare because I'm y'all beauty architect and I want to make sure that you have everything you need so that you can do your makeup, you can do your personal grooming and look your absolute best, but spend as little as possible. Okay, and I'm not saying everything is going to be super cheap, but if you could get $3 off of a product you were going to spend your money on anywhere, or $10 off a product you were going to spend your money on anyway, don't you want to keep that money? If you don't need it, you don't want it, send it to me. Okay? Send it to moi. All right? Because I can make good use of it. Okay? Now, I know some people say, oh, I don't need coupons. Coupons are ghetto. Coupons waste too much time. If you know how to actually save money, it does not. It does not, okay? And honestly, I don't mind doing a little bit of work to save some money. I don't. Okay? All right. So, yeah, look for kits and bundles. Labor Day, a lot of times, will have feature kits or bundles that are offered for a better value than buying individual products. This is a great way to try a brand or get full-size products at a discounted price. This is so very true. A lot of times, especially department stores, they have like purchase with gift with a purchase, or they may have some type of bundle kit. Even with Reveal Cosmetics, we do bundles and kits. We've done mystery boxes. We're going to start back doing boxes again. It's going to be a little bit different when we start doing boxes and kits again. But the whole premise is there are going to be lots of amazing things that are coming with that one price tag so that you get to try some things that maybe you didn't think about. One, can I tell y'all I never buy mascara? Have I ever told y'all that before? Tell me in the comments. Have I ever told y'all I don't pay for mascara. I never buy mascara. Tell me in the comments if I ever told you that before or you ever heard me say that before. Tell me, do you want free mascara? Do you want free mascara? Would a free eyeliner or free lipstick or free lip liner, would that make you, might not make you super happy, but would that brighten up your day? So a lot of times when you buy kits, there's going to be basic necessity products in there. And when you look at the price of the kit, you're not paying for some of those products. You're not. So for instance, the last time I bought a kit, I think it was $77. It came with a large eyeshadow palette. There was 2 full-size skincare products in this kit. I wish I had the box, but it's been a while. I wish I had this stuff and I could show you everything that came in it, okay? It was $77. Now, one of those skincare products is $50. One of them. So I got 2 full-size skincare products, mascara, a full-size palette, eyeliner. I want to say there was 2 lipsticks in there. I got it for $77. And there was mascara. So did I pay for that mascara? Did I pay for it? Technically, I only paid for those 2 skincare products. And really, it was like BOGO. I bought one and then the other one was like I paid half price for it. So everything else I got was free. The mascara was free, the eyeliner was free, the 2 lipsticks were free, the eyeshadow palette was free. I think there was a makeup brush in there too. I didn't pay for the mascara. I rarely pay for mascara because I make a wish list and I'm not picky about my mascara. And that way, when I buy kits and there's different mascaras or different products in there that I wasn't going to buy, I get to try those out, or I can use them as gifts. And a lot of times that's what I do because I just don't need all the extra makeup. So I may give them to my sister for Christmas. I may give them to my nieces for Christmas. Now, I don't do a lot of Secret Santa stuff anymore, but I mean, I could take that eyeshadow palette and those lipsticks and put in a gift bag, and that's an amazing gift for somebody. Because that eyeshadow palette probably was $35, $40 right by itself. Those lipsticks, $18 or $20 by themselves. So you got 2 lipsticks for almost $40 and then an eyeshadow palette. So that's like close to what, $75, $80 in product. And I didn't spend any extra money on it. Sometimes it's if you buy this product, we'll give you this product free. So if it's a product you already use or product you already want to try and then you're going to get that one free, and then put it on your credit card, that's going to give you cash back so you get paid for it again. Get some money back again. I'm just saying. All right. All right, so we talked about kits and bundles. Again, don't just buy any old kit or any old bundle. It needs to have product in it that you actually already wanted or needed. If you buy it and it's not something you already wanted or needed, you're wasting money. Okay? And if you got money to throw away, you can send it to me. All right. So don't forget SPF. Summer might be winding down, but sunscreen is a year-round essential. Make sure you get sunscreen. This time of year, sometimes some stores will actually have sunscreen on clearance, okay? Or it might be an extra 25% off because they're trying to get it out of the store. You should still be wearing sunscreen even when the weather changes. The sun is still going to be out and it's still going to ravage and break down and traumatize our skin. So we still need to be using sunscreen year round. Okay, so don't skip that. It is a great time to stock up on sunscreen. I want you to start thinking ahead for fall and winter. Use this sale to buy products that'll be essential for the upcoming season. So if you generally get drier as it gets cooler, you need a night cream or you might need a day cream. So if you don't have some already stocked up, this is a great time now to get those products that you need that you'll be transitioning into using more. Think about thicker moisturizers, hydrating serums, and even new makeup shades that you probably would wear more so, in the fall. So this summer I've worn a lot of bright stuff, neons, pastels, but if you look at my eyes right now, I've got this dark, sultry, raisiny, glittery pigment on my eyes. Okay, this is not something I haven't worn this at all while it was super hot. Okay, so if you're a person that like switches out all of your makeup or some of your color products, and maybe you don't have like a big arsenal of makeup and things are running out, this now is a good time to go on and get prepared for fall and winter. Do you have the darker eyeliners? Do you have the darker eyeshadows that you need? So that you can do like smoky eyes and things like that for the holidays or date nights. Do you have like a deep lip color that you could wear every day that makes you feel pretty and it looks great with your skin tone? Those are the things that you need to be thinking about right now, and those are the things that you absolutely should be putting on your wish list. Now, a bright pink lipstick and things like that, put that stuff on your wish list if that's what you like. But a lot of us, especially as we mature, we're not necessarily picking up that stuff all the time. So make sure you're actually putting things on your wish list that you will use now and you'll use in the fall and the winter months. Not something that you won't need until June next year. Okay? All right. So, all right. Oh, this is a good tip. Read the fine print, y'all. Pay attention to specific sale details. Okay, this is where I told you guys you're gonna have to pay attention and be a little more active. Okay, some sales might be site-wide while others may only apply to a select number of products. Look up promo codes, minimum purchase requirements, and any exclusions. So a lot of stores are doing better when it comes to exclusions, especially like department stores used to, like when they would have like big sales, unless it's like Christmas sales, makeup and skincare would not be included. Now stores are starting to do better because people are going to Sephora, Ulta. They can shop on TikTok. They can shop on Amazon. They do not have to go to Belks. Okay, as my grandma and them used to say. They do not have to just go to just the close local store. You can shop online. You can shop on apps. You can use Instacart. You can use Amazon. You can use Walmart. Walmart has so many different affiliates, so you can still shop. Even though you're using Walmart site, you can still shop other brands. So a lot of companies are starting to be more fair when it comes to that. So that way you won't leave them and shop elsewhere. All right. But make sure you look at exclusions because this can mess you up. Also, minimum purchase requirements. I talked about gift with purchase and then purchase with a purchase. Let's talk more about gift with purchase. So let's say you had to spend $39 to get the gift, okay? But you only spent $35. You picked up one item that you needed and it was $35. Girl, get you a pencil sharpener. Okay? Get you a pack of sponges or something so that you meet the minimum so you don't miss out on your free gift. Sometimes a free gift, depending on where you go, might not be worth it, but most of the time it is. Especially if we're talking about department stores. Most of the time, the gift is worth you spending a couple more dollars. Or maybe we're picking up the smaller size serum and you need to just go in and get the bigger serum that you know you're going to use it anyway. So that way you meet the minimum so that you get your gift. Okay? That's where I be getting free mascara. Okay, when I get my certain skincare products that I use. Oh yeah, when I get the gift with purchase, there's always mascara in there. I never buy mascara. The first time that I bought mascara in a long time, and I haven't even opened it, was this mascara. Because I always have mascara. Because I get it with gift with purchase. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else do we want to talk about before we go? All right. Let's talk about shopping in store. We talked about shopping in store, but we talked about shopping on apps and websites and that kind of stuff. Well, let's talk a little bit about shopping in store. Before you go, again, make a list of everything that you need. Make sure that you prioritize, put those things in order, and then focus on the things that you actually have been thinking about, have been wanting to add, not just random stuff you see in the store. Don't just go and look in the clearance in the store and just pick up stuff because, oh, it's only $10. Oh, well, it was $50, but now it's $24. That don't mean you need it, baby. That don't mean it's going to help you in on your beauty journey, figuring out your makeup and skincare and that kind of stuff. Make sure you are actually getting things that are going to work for your skin type. Make sure they're products that you're actually going to use and going to want to use. What if this product sounds like it's so amazing, but then you finally get it and you find out the scent of it is so strong that you just can't? Okay? So don't just get so hung up on something being on sale in this Labor Day weekend sale that you just impulsively buy stuff. Okay? You don't like the way that lavender smells, and it says that it smells like lavender. It has a lavender essential oil, so it probably is going to have some lavender essence to it. And then you go on and plan ahead, and don't be making a bunch of impulse buys. Don't make no impulse buys. Don't. Okay? You're going to end up mad that you did if you do it. Okay? And don't have no attitude with me about it, because I already told you not to do it. Okay? All right. We talked about doing research, compare prices, and read reviews online before heading to the store. This can be really, really beneficial. You can just Google different products and see what people are saying about their product. We got 1,000 likes. We did get 1,000 likes. Yay! Y'all haven't used no sound effect, but we're going to... Come on now. We got 1,000 likes. Thank you so much for tapping this screen. I really appreciate you. We got 1,001 likes. All right, let me get back to what I was talking about, because I get so excited that y'all pulling up that I won't even be paying attention like I need to. Okay? So do your research. Make sure that you just take a little bit of time and read some of those reviews. So guys, I was going to order some Spanx, and actually Spanx is having a really, really good sale. So if you do like Spanx, go and grab you some. But I'm going to tell you why I didn't order any. So, I think the ones that I had, they were just... First of all, Spanx, I don't feel like are made for women with big butts. Let me just go in and say that. If you have a big booty, I don't think that Spanx really are for us, okay? But I did get some a while back. I like the way that it smoothed me out. And so I was thinking about getting some more. But they ripped in the back, y'all. And I still been wearing them because the rip in the back actually made them more comfortable, but I still was cinched everywhere that I wanted to be cinched and snatched. Why, when I looked on the website, people were complaining, and when I looked on Amazon, people were complaining that theirs ripped in the same spot that mine did. So I'm like, well, I don't know if she got a big booty like me, or I don't know. But there are a lot of people that complained that they're not as sturdy as they should be for the price that they are. So I kind of, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to buy them now, because now I feel away. So I may go back and order them and then go up a size and try it again. I don't know. But my point is, I was thinking that I was probably the only person who Spanx ripped. I was not. There were several people that put reviews talking about how they ripped. Okay, so read those reviews so that you don't go and buy something and then you get mad because it's not what you thought it was going to be, or it didn't work the way that you thought it was going to work. And sometimes it don't even work the way that they say it's going to work, or they describe the product. So go and read a few reviews once you make that list to make sure that you're actually choosing the best quality product that you can get. Sometimes brands, this is something that gets on my nerves about products, and some people may say this about Reveal Cosmetics, and I'm sorry if that's the way that you feel. They cost way too much to be ripping. Way too much. They not no $10 panty girdle. They not. They do cost way too much to be ripping. And the sale, the ones that I was looking at, they're still $40. On sale is still $40 for one pair. Yeah, they do cost too much to be ripping. So those are things that you have to look at to make sure you're getting, you know, you're not paying for trash. You're not paying for junk. All right. Know your size, know your skin type, so that you are purchasing the right product. So sometimes you may catch a sale And when you get there, and I have oily combination skin, I get there and the oily combination is sold out. So the sale is not doing me any good if I take the normal to dry, because that's not my skin type. Okay? So make sure you know your sizes, you know the shades that you want or need, you know your skin type, you have enough details about you so that you get the right thing. Okay? We ain't got no money to be out here wasting. All right? I recommend, even on that list, that wish list, write down your sizes, or write down products that you've been thinking about, or write down, maybe there are lipstick shades that you've been thinking about trying and you've just been like, I'm not sure. Well, what if you go in there and you've been thinking about getting a new red, and what if they got red 40% off? What if because it's Labor Day weekend, the red lipsticks are 40% off? What if? What if there's a lipstick bundle and you could get a red and a couple of other shades that you may want to try, or maybe there might be a shade in that kit that you already like. And you can get all three for the price of one or two, right? So make sure that you kind of make a list of shades, and even with your like foundation and stuff, make sure you write down your foundation shade, or you can go back in your profile. Now, if you shop Reveal Cosmetics online, you can go back and look at your orders and you will see what shades you have purchased in the past. And so if you're trying to avoid purchasing the same lipstick and you want to get something new, that's going to help you do that. But also for your foundation powder and stuff like that, it's going to be listed what shades you purchased before, so you will get the right thing. Okay? Don't mess around and get the wrong stuff now, y'all. Because you saw something on sale and you got excited and you just, start picking up and buying stuff. All right? If you are shopping in store, again, look for coupons, loyalty programs, sales events. A lot of stores will offer specific sales on specific days. So I don't know if you guys have ever paid attention to this, but especially during the Christmas holidays, like Black Friday, you might get the deepest discount, or they say it's the deepest discount, but then that Friday, the discount may change, right? So it might have been, and I've actually seen this when I used to work at JCPenney way back in the day. Y'all probably didn't know that about me. Way back in the day, I used to work in JCPenney salon. And if you know anything about stylists that work at JCPenney, well, back in the day, I don't know how it is now, but back in the day, you had to be that girl or that dude to get into JCPenney salon, okay? Like, being a cosmetologist back in the day was literally like celebrity status. But if you worked at JCPenney, it was like you were an A-list celebrity. Okay, I don't know how it is now, but that's how it was then. But why I brought that up was to say, I remember JCPenney used to have these sales, and like if you came between 9 to 11, it might be 50% off, and then 11 to like 2 o'clock might be 30% off, and then 2 o'clock or whatever, 3 o'clock to close might be 25% off, right? So make sure again that you look and see what kind of sales they're having. It might not be all in a day. It might be this percentage off on Friday, this percentage off on Saturday, this percentage off on Sunday. And most of the time they decrease. They don't increase. Okay, so you want to make sure that if it's something you want to get from that particular place, that you don't miss saving as much as you can save. All right, so make sure you pay attention to that. Also, with TJ Maxx and some other stores, they actually have early morning member events. And I don't think they have anything this weekend, but they will have member events. So like on Friday mornings, they might do it that whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, early in the morning. People that are card holders can go in. They may have like coffee, gift card giveaways, and different things. They might have bags or some type of basket giveaway. So make sure you pay attention to those places that you already shop at, so that you won't miss out if you are able to attend any of those events. Okay. Avoid shop off peak hours. Avoid crowds and long lines. Now listen, there's no TJ Maxx, there's no Ross, there's no Walmart that I've ever been in that they don't be having a long line. But if you go in off peak hours, that can cut down how much time you have to wait to get checked out. Also, when you go to those stores that have like a jewelry counter or electronics department, go to the jewelry counter, go to the electronics department, and be real nice. So even if you don't have an electronic purchase or a jewelry purchase, that they'll check you out. Because that's what I be doing. I'm not staying in there forever with them people. I'm not fitting to do it. If it's somebody behind that jewelry counter, I've probably already made friends with those people. Okay? They work at the jewelry counter. I can tell you right now, they know me. They know me. Even if they don't know my name, I know who they are, and they know me. They know they've seen me enough. They've seen me often enough that now we still friends. Okay? And I'm going to come over there, and I'm going to smile, and I'm going to be nice. And I'm going to ask you to please check me out. And they're going to do it every time. Right, Burlington with the multiple, and sometimes at Burlington, even though they got multiple registers, they may have only one person checking people out. And that's another reason why, if I can, I go at off-peak hours. Go first thing in the morning if you can. Because the only people that's out early in the morning in the stores is old people. And I'm not trying to be funny. If you're old and you are watching this, most older people move slow. Most older people, they not going to be rude. They not going to get all in your way, you know. Either they going to the register or they ain't ready to check out, and you can go in and get checked out and go on about your business, okay? I'm probably going to get up really, really early tomorrow morning and run a couple errands. And I will be at the Walmart right after they open. When you go to the Walmart real early in the morning, the only people that's in there is somebody that had to run and get something for their child before they went to work, and the retired folk. And it's not that many of them. Okay? So get up and go to the store early. Take your hind part of bed when you get off this live and get up and go to the store early. Okay? Shop off peak hours, guys, please. And if it's a short store that will let you do online shopping, and you can do in-store pickup where they will literally come bring it out to your car for you, or you can just walk in the store and pick it up. You've already paid. It's all your items have already been gathered and all you gotta do is go and pick it up. Okay? Be mindful of return policies. Always check a store return policy before you buy. Keep your receipts. Keep your receipts. Did I say keep your receipts? Keep your receipts, okay? In case you need to return something or exchange something. Y'all, I remember picking something up one day, and I thought that I put it back, but I didn't. So when I got to the register, and I can't even remember what the item was. Hey, Pamela. I can't even remember what the item was. But it was something that I realized I didn't need. And I said to the cashier, I'm not going to purchase this. How about I didn't realize she rang it up anyway? So when I got home, it was in my bag and I had paid for it. I wasn't even mad. Because there probably was a lot going on. Hey, Suzette. The store is always busy. And I had the receipt. So next time I went to the store, I took it back. And it wasn't something that was like stupid expensive, so it didn't like throw me off my budget or anything. But keep your receipt. Okay, it may be that you bought this pair of earrings that you thought were going to be so cute, and you put them on and they made your ears start itching, or they turned your the side of your face black or green or something. Save your receipt and take them Jones back. I don't care because you won. I don't care, and they shouldn't care either. And some stores will try to talk you out of a return. If you are in the right, stand your ground, and they will give you your money back. Stores will try to talk against you returning something. I remember I bought these brushes. Guys, if you're part of the it used to be called the Beauty Ball. Now it is the Refined Radiance Academy. I remember when we had a training, and I wanted to teach on these particular brushes. Somebody wanted me to review these brushes, so I went and got the brushes. The brushes shedded so bad. We were in the class and I was using the brushes, and the bristles were all over my face, stuck to my makeup. I don't know if anybody's here that remembers being in a class with me, and I was like, you know how to, because it was sticking to my lips, and it was making my nose, like the bristles were everywhere. They were all over my face. Do you know the people in there to tell me, we can't take this back, they're used? I said, they're defective. They're defective, and if they weren't falling apart, I wouldn't be returning them. They really was not going to try to not give me my money back, and their product was trash. I don't know if the brushes had dry rotted. I don't know if they knew that they were like defective and they were just still trying to pass them off and sell them. I don't know. But I just stood right there and looked at the lady. I'm like, so what am I supposed to do with these? And so she gonna say to me, well, we'll return them this time, but you can't do this. Oh, but I bet you what? If it's defective, if it breaks and I know I didn't break it, I don't care. I'm bringing it back, and you're gonna give me my money back. And here's the other reason why you want to use your credit card. Because anytime you buy something and they refuse to make it right, guess what you do? Call your credit card company and get your money back anyway. They're going to reverse the purchase. So either you can make it right on this side and keep me as a happy customer, or you can let my credit card do it. That's another reason I like to pay for stuff with my credit card. Jamila said, also be mindful of the number of days that you have returned the thing. Thank you for saying that. I meant to say that as well. Yes, you do want to pay attention to return or exchange policies and make sure you know how many days you have. Certain times of the year, their regular policy may not be in effect. So this time of year shouldn't really be an issue, but you just never know, okay? Because kids are going back to school, so sometimes people buy stuff and then they end up wanting to return it for whatever reason, and stores don't want all those returns. So during a certain time of the year, you may notice that you may have more time to return something, or you may have less time to return it. So make sure you know how many days you have to return something. Does it still have to have the tags on it? Do you need to have the receipt? If it's a store credit card, whether you got the receipt or not, you really shouldn't have an issue. But a lot of stores will still say you need to have the receipt. So just make sure you keep up with those receipts. I generally put them in my door, like in my car, or put them in my armrest. And then I just bring, when I clean out the car, I just bring them all in the house. Okay. Sometimes I have an envelope in my purse and I put all the receipts, especially during the holidays. I put all the receipts in their envelope so that I keep up with them in case I need to return something. Okay. Or if I gave a gift and then I felt like I wanted to give the person the receipt just in case if they need to exchange it, the size might not be right or something like that. So make sure you know where those daggone receipts are, and make sure you know the return policy and how many days you have. Also, some places you can't even return stuff and get your money back. It might be that you can only exchange it for store credit. So make sure you're aware of that. That's one reason sometimes I will opt to go to Amazon or Walmart and buy something as opposed to going to the actual website, because I was telling somebody this earlier this week. I have a long upper torso and I have a long lower torso. Most people have one or the other. So when I'm shopping for things, I'm very aware that sometimes things will run short on me. And because of that, I may need to return it. So if you only have an exchange policy, but you don't actually have something that I can exchange it for, I'm stuck with a store credit that I don't need. So I just don't shop for those places. And it's not to say that their policy is bad. It's just to say it doesn't work for me. Or I may need to actually go into the store to try it on. And then once I know my size, then I can order that item online. But if I haven't ever bought it and, or maybe my size changed. Because listen, them little Spanx that I was wearing before, I can't wear that size now. So I don't technically know what my size is. So hey, Beauty and Bravery. So if I buy it and there's only an exchange policy and not a return policy, what if I find out they don't have what I need? What if they're not restocking the item that I want? What if I can't exchange it and get the right color? Or maybe I need to go up a size and they're out of that size and they're not making that no more. Or it's going to be a long time before they're going to have it on the site again. Like, girl, I be done forgot, and they just be having my money. I be done forgot. Have y'all ever did that? I got a gift card in my pocketbook right now that I didn't use all of it, but I don't know how long I had that gift card in my pocketbook. And I realized when I was paying for something a couple weeks ago, like, oh, use this gift card. They just end up keeping your money. Like, no, we're not going for that. Okay? All right, we talked about being mindful of return policies. Okay, last tip. Stick to your list. Stick to your list. Okay? I know you're going to go in the store and you're going to see all this cutesy stuff. But stick to your list. Don't start buying just random stuff that you see in the store because it caught your eye. You will end up wasting your money, and then you're going to be mad with yourself because you wasted your money. And then when you actually see something that you want, you already spent the money. That's why I tell you guys, have a beauty budget. Okay? Beauty besties. All beauty besties have a beauty budget. And smart beauty besties either have a separate account or they have an envelope that they put cash in that they save and put to the side for their beauty budget. So this time of year, when it's time to buy those things that they've been wanting to try or things that they needed to restock, they don't have to figure out where the money's going to come from because they already take something out of their check either every time they get paid or every so often. And that way they have money to buy the things that they want to buy this weekend. So now you only have to decide what you're buying. Because you already got the money set aside. All right. So guys, I hope this was fun. I hope that this gave you something to think about. I hope that this helped you to see how you can get, if there's a high-end cream that you've been wanting, maybe you've been wanting to try new shampoo and conditioner. Maybe you've been seeing these crisscross bras on social media and different places, and you're like, girl, them bras is expensive, but I want one. If you already been saving your beauty budget, you can get whatever it is that you want. Because you already know how much money you got to spend. You already know how much the things that you want are going to cost. And you know how much money you're going to have left. Plus, you're going to look for discounts. You're going to look for BOGOs. You're going to see if you have points or you have discounts because of having the app or being a member. And you're going to save. Okay? So, you may not want to do it tonight because it might be a little late. It's almost 11 o'clock. But when you get up tomorrow, maybe when you're eating your lunch, I want you to think about some of the things that you need to stock up on or things that you've been interested in getting for yourself or your family members and make a list, okay? Do a little bit of research, find out where those things are being sold, see who's going to have the best deal, okay? And go from there. All right. This has been so much fun hanging out with y'all. Been MIA because it was summertime, child. I've got you. Yes, you do. Yeah. Exactly. It's points everywhere, child. And if you are a Reveal Cosmetics user, if you've downloaded the Beauty Sanctuary powered by Reveal Cosmetics app, you got points. So yeah, you need to use your points for discounts off product, free shipping. Yeah. And Reveal Cosmetics is not the only place that has programs like that. So make sure you're utilizing the apps and utilizing the programs with the stores and the businesses that you frequent. All right? Use it all. Listen, I ordered some, this is not beauty related, it is beauty related. So I need to order some postcards because Reveal Cosmetics is a gift bag sponsor for an upcoming conference, right? So I'm sitting here ordering them on the computer. Y'all, how about I already, because it was my first time ordering from them, they gave me like 15% off. But because I have Capital One Shopping extension on my computer, it found me another discount code that was better than the one that they gave me. So get the apps and put them on your phone. Get the extensions and put them on your computer. And just take a little bit of time and slow down and look for the things that are on your list. Don't just be buying random stuff. You might be used to getting something at Walmart, and maybe it's going to be cheaper if you order it online from Amazon. And you already got Prime, so you don't have to pay for the shipping. Maybe you usually shop and get certain stuff from Macy's or Belk. Just Google it and see who's got it on sale. Just Google it. That's all you got to do. You don't have to do a whole lot of work. All you got to do, I could click this little button on my little search bar right there, that little microphone button, and just say what I'm looking for and that I want to see where it's the best price. Google will do it for me. Google will do it for you too. So it just takes being active, like I said, paying attention, creating a plan, and then sticking to your shopping list. All right? Happy shopping. And I want you guys to come back and tell me, or DM me and tell me what amazing things you got this Labor Day weekend. I'm trying to think, is there anything specific that I want to get? I can't really think of anything specific as far as skincare or makeup, but there are, I am looking for a couple of things, like clothing pieces. I need to get some new undergarments and stuff like that. So, you know, and listen, I know I'm the skincare and makeup queen, and I'm here to help you guys out with that. But honestly, a lot of the stuff that I said tonight, you can use those same strategies when it comes to buying electronics, clothes, furniture, housewares, and all that kind of stuff. Okay, everybody gonna have a sale this weekend. Just about everybody gonna have a sale this weekend. All right, we just gotta pay attention. All right, I love y'all. And I'll see you guys real soon. The schedule for September is already posted. So if you want to go and see everything that's happening in September, you'll be able to find it there. Enjoy your weekend too, Jamila. Have fun. Get some rest. I kind of have to work part of the weekend, but that's okay. Because I ain't doing a lot. Okay? I'm not going to be doing a lot. I've had a very peaceful week, so I can, I can get up and go do a little something over the weekend, and bring some coins in. So yeah, that's that. I love y'all. And I will see you guys more consistently in September. We won't be live doing the makeup game on Sundays. It's going to move to Tuesdays, okay? So I'll see you guys on Tuesday nights to play the makeup game. We're going to have beauty and style coaching. I think it's September the 13th. And then I will be at Flourish Conference. Guys, if you haven't gotten your ticket for Flourish Conference, it's happening in the Raleigh-Durham area. If you are a woman that wants to be surrounded by Bible-believing women, not necessarily talking about the Bible and Jesus a whole lot. Now, that's going to happen. But it's not just that. But this is women that love supporting one another, love loving on other women. If you're somebody that says, I want to make friends, I want to make some new friends, I want to meet some new, really amazing, wonderful women, you should come to Flourish Conference, okay? It's hosted by 7 Seed Empowerment organization. You can find it over on Instagram. You probably could just Google it and put in Raleigh and it's going to pop up, okay? They still have VIP tickets and general admission tickets. I don't think the ticket sales end until September 7th, but I will get my ticket now. Y'all, the first time I went, I don't think I got VIP. I don't think they had no VIP. And I was mad. And I ain't never not get VIP again, okay? So get your tickets and always get VIP, all right? And then I'm going to Queen Fix Your Crown. Girl, God got you on September, I think it's 25th or 26th, whatever that Saturday is, in Williamston, North Carolina. So I'll be there as well. And we have beauty and style coaching. I think I already said that. I think it's on the 13th. But the schedule is already up. So yeah, prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves to see me more coming in September. All right, I love y'all, and I'll see you soon. Bye.